Yeah, this lower part of the trail is also a horse trail. And nearby El Conquistador Resort, they have a sunset ride. So you have to watch your step on the trail sometimes. There's usually some horse hockey to avoid. Even on the lower part of this hike, it's very scenic. Lots of great desert views and of course the mountains looming overhead. Now there's a little loop that goes around. It's the Linda Vista Loop, and it follows this trail and kind of goes around these little hills and then back down to the parking lot. And what I usually like to do, and what I'm doing today hopefully, is heading up to that first bump there behind that cactus. Sometimes what I like to do is climb up this gully here, do a little four-wheel drive and kind of go off trail and climb up this way. And it really is more adventurous, especially when you get up to the top of the gully there. Then you're scrambling up a bunch of rocks and doing a little bit of cliff climbing. It's a little more dangerous, but it's a lot more fun. The only problem is, because it's off trail, my calves get all scratched up. So one deterrent to doing that. So I've gone about 3/4 of a mile. But since you're on the hike with me, I guess you have too. Although through the magic of editing, it took no time at all. And so here's a little metal sign. When you're on the Linda Vista Loop, you can either continue on and loop back around, or when you see this sign, start heading up the hill. One thing about this trail you have to be really careful about is the loose rock. You just have to really watch your step. Had to stop and rest. Only part way up, really. I still have a long ways to go. Still got to get up there. This is like the best place to rest. It's more than halfway up. You're tired because you just came up a couple vertical sections, and you just have a great view here. Kind of like a natural recliner. And you got to be careful too, because all the plants here, or at least most of them, they bite. Okay, getting a lot closer now. And this section, even though it seems like it would be easier, it's just kind of leveled out a little bit, but it's still steeper than you like, and you're tired from all the climbing you've already done. So this part, even though it's a little easier, it's actually a little harder. And I'm probably not making any sense because there's no oxygen in my brain. Which is different how? Everyone's favorite part of the climb. This is straight up through the chute there. And nice. You got some nice handholds. You go up about, I'd say a good 15 feet vertical. And it's pretty fun to go through. All right, looks like we made it, pretty much. This guy right up here. Through the prickly pear. Man, I'm out of shape. Success. We're at the end of the saddle. That's Marana. Well, let's see, that's Tucson and Marana becoming Oro Valley. Tucson Mountains in the distance. There's the edge of the saddle that I'm standing on. I don't know if you can see it, way off there is Pusch Peak. Down below is El Conquistador Resort with the Tortolita Mountains in the distance. And right down there by the baseball diamonds is the parking lot and the trail that we came up. What goes up must come down, and really that's the tricky part on this trail, is going down, because it's so steep and because of the loose rock you really have to watch your step. So a little bit of a rest here, some more water, and then we head down the hill. Easier cardiovascular wise, but a little rougher on the knees and good for the quads. Some really cool views. Interesting thing about saguaros, they live a really long time. 70 years before they start growing arms. And they can live a couple hundred years. It's my little slice of Arizona. A look at probably my favorite hike, just a couple miles from the apartment. So thanks for coming with me, and we'll do it again. There are other hikes to take you on. So if you didn't get too bored, watch for more videos. All right, see you later.